Namaste. Good evening. This video I going to make how to boost up and improve our immune system in English. Especially all of my students and all of my friends, they understand English, especially from my friends in Europe, US, Australia, New Zealand, my Chinese friends and students in Singapore. So let's start. The human body is an amazing machine. Is made by 11 system. Skin system different. Skeleton, muscular system, nervous system, endocrine system, cardiovascular system, lymphatic system, respiratory, digestive, cardiovascular, reproductive, and urine system. System is made by organs, and organs is made by tissues, and tissues is made by cell. So in the last we come to human cell. So human cell is a complete unit. So in human body, everything happen in human cell. In human body, everything happen in human cell. So if we talk about all the activity happen in human cell. So what happen in the human cell? Oxygen plus glucose slash fat slash protein is equal to H2O plus CO2 plus ATP plus heat. These four bioproduct is happening. So what happened here? Now the most important thing is in our human body, this ATP we call adenosine triphosphate. This is the key of energy. So this ATP is key of energy. So this universe, let little bit go to background. This universe whole is energy. And then we use the word this universe. In this universe, energy and information lies everywhere. This universe, every place in this universe is full of energy and information. Full of energy and information. Then we have manifest energy, unmanifest energy. What we see, what we smell, what we taste, what we listen, what we touch is manifest energy. If don't, it's unmanifest energy. Human being is between these two, is going to make unmanifest energy to manifest energy. Every activity in human body is going to be moved because of energy. When we are low energy level, we cannot move. We cannot talk. We want to lie down on the bed. Let's come to ATP. So normally in yoga, in yoga culture, we call prana. ATP is prana. So in different words, if I describe, it's endurance, stamina, power, energy, a lot of names. But the biology is same. Now, one of the one of the most important thing is this ATP, this energy is going to manufacture inside the cell, inside the mitochondria, we call the powerhouse of the cell, in the absence of oxygen and in the presence of oxygen. In the absence of oxygen, only 2 units. In the absence of oxygen, 38 units, 19 times more. Mostly of us, when we have lower level of oxygen in our body, we feel tired. In another word, when we have low ATP, low energy, low prana, our human body is more prone to sick physically or mentally both. 99% of this ATP, of this prana, of this energy, of this power coming from oxygen. And oxygen is coming from breathing. Swas, praswas. So mostly of us, we have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things. We are expert. But 99.9% people, they don't know how to perform the correct breathing or how to get the maximum benefit from their breath. So let's understand the basic biomechanics of breathing. Okay. So what breathing doing? Let's understand the basic biomechanics of breathing. Okay. In the lungs, next time, as soon as possible, I'm going to show you in my YouTube channel, as much as possible, I'm going to show you in my YouTube channel, I'm going to show you guys how lungs work. I'm going to edit the videos and going to put that how lungs work. Okay. So what happened here? They are the lungs here. So these lungs, just give me 1 minute. Sorry for that. So you see here, lungs like this sponge. So everyone in home, when we clean our utensils, okay, in our kitchen, so we use the sponge. So lungs like a sponge, they are stay inside the cavity of rib cage. And for more advanced information, 80% of our lungs, they are backside, only 20% in the front, if we have correct alignment, correct posture. So what happened here? In the lungs, only the gases going to exchange. The exchange of gases happen inside the lungs. But lungs itself can't do anything. Diaphragm. Diaphragm is a sheet of muscle between the vital organs and our and our lungs. With the help of diaphragm, lungs getting contract and almost here. And when they release the air, we call exhale. But diaphragm is itself can't do anything. Then we have stomach muscle. So stomach muscle is the key. In our stomach, we have pressure. We call internal abdomen pressure. So in our stomach, we have internal abdomen pressure. This internal, why our stomach have internal abdomen pressure? What is internal abdomen pressure? Like when we're going to blow a balloon, the balloon getting bigger because balloon have air pressure. Inside the balloon have air pressure, same have in the stomach. So what we need to do, mostly of us when we're doing pranayama, when we're doing meditation, we try to sit with the erect spine. So the meaning of erect spine normally, okay, 99.9% people, if you talk with them, सीधे होके बैठो, erect spine, straight spine. The meaning of straight spine, they increase the gap between the panty line and bra line here, almost 8 to 9 inch. It's not wrong, it's completely wrong. So what we need to do, we have to reduce this gap. We call six pack. When we reduce this gap, our stomach getting fold. When our stomach getting fold, then it's easy to contract. Like now, if I want to activate my lungs, so talk about breathing, we have active breathing, we have passive breathing, we have conscious breathing, unconscious breathing. So when our breathing is passive and unconscious, we maximum using 5 to 10% of our lungs. And then always we have lack of oxygen. Always we have lack of prana, energy and power, ATP. And always we feel not good. We're not feeling good. So what we need to do? First, stomach, bra line, panty line, not here, you see, is closer. And then it's easy to fold the stomach. When your stomach is fold, coming closer, it's easy to contract. I show you 10 times. Contract, no need to inhale, release the stomach. When I contract the stomach, internal abdomen pressure moving up, diaphragm moving up, and our lungs start contracting. They release the air. When they release the air, with the windpipe is coming out, we use the lips. So posture is very, very important. You see now. But if you sit with overextend spine, what happened here? You try, that's all. So mostly people, when they do Kapalabhati, when they do Alom Vilom, when they do Bhastrika, they stretch their stomach. When you stretch your stomach, it's very hard to contract. That's all. You see, and now when I make my stomach fold, like a six pack, minimum 5 times better. So here is only you reach 5% to 15%. But here you direct reach to 50%. There 5 to 15, maximum 20. But when you do here, when our bra line and panty line coming maximum close, our lower back, L5, L4, L3, L2, L1, we call neutral spine. And neutral spine is the strongest position of lumbar. So how you describe? When our bra line, panty line maximum close, then our lumbar is maximum powerful. So if we perform in athlete, in sitting posture, walking posture, standing posture, when we perform our spine neutral means when bra line, panty line maximum close, then our spine is maximum powerful, especially for athlete. Okay, so what happened here? We have to practice. So when we start activate our breath, we start wash out, we start blowing. When we start blowing, I use the word blow, but basic biomechanic, contraction of stomach and release it. Okay. When we blow, we wash out more carbon dioxide than normal. When we wash out more carbon dioxide than normal, because our lungs working not 10%, not 5%, 50, 70, 60%. Okay, around 50 plus minus. Then we absorbing like, so what happened here? I release my stomach, the air automatic going, because these lungs are here. Okay, here. Diaphragm is almost here. So when I release my stomach, diaphragm moving down and lungs getting expand, and they automatic suck the air. So Yogi Sukhdev breathing technique, the name is Sukh, the movement for happiness, is you just have to exhale, inhale, automatic happen. So what we need to do? We have to train our core muscle. We have to train our core muscle with full contraction. In the beginners, as much as you can do, like, is much better than, maybe twice time better than your passive breathing, your unconscious breathing. So as much as power you have, 70-year-old, 80-year-old, 90-year-old, use the power according to your strength. If you are young, if you are lean, if you contract your stomach muscle more, why not? And what happened here, when we using your stomach muscle every day, when you practice every day, morning and evening, with full awareness, concentration, awareness coming automatic when you practice, then slowly, the fat around your stomach start melting, and your stomach muscle, we have rectus abdomen in the front, we call six pack, we have external oblique, we have internal oblique, we have transverse abdomen. So all these muscles, they start melting down and getting short, and slowly you start getting more stabilized transverse core. So if you have back pain, you have hip pain, knee pain, it's really beneficial. But we have to practice half an hour to 1 hour morning, half an hour to 1 hour in the evening. Okay. So when we contract, lungs are here, the master is stomach. But when we release, the lungs automatically is going to be open like this. No need to tell them, it's automatic happen. Okay. So let's practice 20-20 and then talk more. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. I done 20 times, but normally you go for 50. Second variation, same biomechanic and hissing sound between the teeth. Just touch your teeth, no need to clinch. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four, five, five, six, six, seven, seven, eight, eight, nine, 9, 10, 10. Now, oxylipation. Oxylipation means use your lips and increase the level of oxygen in your system, in your human body. This is my one of the favorite because when we using our lips, we have to concentrate more on the stomach, like, and stomach muscle slowly going to stomach muscle slowly going to contract. Okay, let's do 20 times. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. Now, last variation, Brahmari. Bottom of the throat, same biomechanics. You see my stomach. Mm. 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 जो लास्ट वेरिएशन है जिसको हम भ्रामरी बोलते हैं, तो भ्रामरी में क्या होता है कि भ्रामरी में हमारे स्टमक, भ्रामरी में हमारे स्टमक की मूवमेंट सेम है, डायफ्राम की मूवमेंट सेम है, लंग्स की मूवमेंट सेम है, लेकिन जब आवाज निकालते हैं ना अपने गले से, जो हमारा गला है वो हमारे ब्रेन, हमारी आंखें, हमारा नाक, हमारे कान और हमारे मुंह का जंक्शन है, ज्वाइंट है। तो वहां पर नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड गैस पैदा होती है। नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड गैस ला सॉरी is in English. So in the junction of our brain, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, and our ear, the joint is our throat. When we perform Brahmari, we increase the production of nitric oxide gas. We call laughing gas 15 times more. You just heard in the beginning, when we activate our breath, we can increase the level of oxygen, and when we increase the level of oxygen, when the ATP is going to manufacture in the presence of oxygen, it's 19 times more. Okay, but absence of oxygen, only 2 units. Same, when we perform Brahmari, we increase the production of nitric oxide, the laughing gas, 15 times more. Every disease happen in human body, I told you in the beginning, because of lack of ATP, because of inflammation. What is the major component of inflammation? Is carbon dioxide, free radicals. Especially when athlete, sports peoples, they feel tired, they have too much lactic acid, muscle getting contract and they feeling tired. What is lactic acid? What is the major component of lactic acid? Is carbon dioxide. So the best anti-inflammatory drug in the world is oxygen. Number two is nitric oxide. So what nitric oxide does to our body? Nitric oxide is going to increase the volume, dilute the blood vessels, especially capillaries. And when it's dilute the blood vessels, what happens? The blood is going to circulate better. And when the blood is going to circulate better, then our cells getting, what our cells getting? Our cells getting proper oxygen and they manufacturing more ATP. And more ATP, more power, more energy, more power and more energy is going to make us fit, is going to boost up our immune system. So we have never ever we have chance of sickness. It's physical, it's mental. Okay, so just give me 1 minute. I'm going to explain you more benefit of nitric oxide. It's a magic. It's free, and we practice anywhere, anytime. Just I find out, I got it, and nitric oxide. So the benefit of nitric oxide, and oh, okay, let's. The first thing is reduce inflammation in human body. So nitric oxide is reduce inflammation in human body. Number two, it's going to increase the volume of the capillaries. Capillaries are where our veins and our deep arteries is going to get together in the last, we call capillaries. Okay, so first thing, what is doing is going to reduce, okay, it's going to reduce oxidation of LDL cholesterol. Nitric oxide is going to reduce oxidation of LDL cholesterol. So LDL cholesterol is the major component of plug. Plug means blockage, especially blockage in the artery of the heart. Number two, nitric oxide means humming sound is going to reduce release of superoxide radicals. These radicals, they are very harmful for our tissues, our blood vessels, our human body. Nitric oxide is going to dilate the blood vessels. Nitric oxide is going to reduce platelet stickiness. So platelet stickiness is major reason inflammation. So when you practice humming sound or you practice these variation of breathing, what I just taught you now, so you reduce platelet stickiness. Reduce monoplate stickiness, prevent formation of plug. Again, plug means blockage. And then reduce multiplication of smooth muscle cell of the artery walls. And for the sport people, for the athlete, if you breathe properly when you're resting, when you're not in the training, okay, it's going to increase the level of oxygen and going to reduce the level of lactic acid. So we have less chance of injuries because when our less lactic acid on the muscles, our muscle is not so much tight. They can contract. They get enough length. So practice of proper breathing and practice of humming sound reduce lactic acid. It's increase more production of serotonin, dopamine, endorphins. And if you really practice, it's going to increase the production of melatonin in your brain. So before sleep, just do Brahmari continue, gentle. As much as gentle. So it's going to increase the production of melatonin also. But nothing happened first day. Nothing happened 5 minutes. You have to do half an hour, 20 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Regular practice, information, implementation, and then dedication. Means the knowledge, information like a map. You can't put a territory on the map. If you want to make buildings, you need to go to ground. Map just give you idea. Idea convert into action. Make building on the ground. And do same action, we call determination or we call repetition. So if you have any issue, sleeping issue, any kind of anxiety, any kind of stress, any kind of physical element, it's definitely going to help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. If you have any question, please write in my Facebook or in my comment section in my YouTube. So slowly, I'm going to make more videos. I'm going to make you more clear about breathing. I'm going to show you more clear videos, more graphics slowly.